Hey guys, what's up? So today I have a new set of bulbs from Auxbeam. They finally came in. This is from their brand new T1 series, and these are H11 bulbs, which are gonna go into my low beams on the 4Runner. Because I already did a video on the high beams. I'll put the link to that video right here. So again, this is the T1 series by Auxbeam. I'll go ahead and show you guys on Amazon everything that's with it right now. So here they are on Amazon. Of course, I'll leave the link down in the description for you guys, and they're 52 bucks. So here's all your different bulb sizes that you guys can use for whatever vehicle you're running. So in total, they're 70 watts, so 35 watts each, and 7,000 lumens, so 3,500 lumens for each bulb. So these things are gonna be freaking bright. Like I said, 6,500K, so it's gonna be a very nice white pattern. So they're waterproof, dustproof. And here's the dimensions of them. They're super, super small, so I'll show you guys that in a second. Here's the heat dissipation, and then just all their other stuff. So let's go ahead and unbox these things. Some instructions, some decoders. You may need this, you may not, like if it's flickering a lot. And then here we have the lights. So now you can see what I mean, how I really want to compare it to the C-Light ones, because this is all it is. It's just the light, little harness, and then the connector that plugs into your factory harness. So a lot of LED lights that are still almost twice as much as this have the little ballast driver, whatever it is, like right here. So this, for the 4Runner in particular, a lot of people want to run LEDs instead of HIDs, but they don't want to cut the hole in the dust cap. So if you have a small dust cap in your 4Runner, Silverado, whatever it is, because I know my old Silverado had dust caps, this should just plug right in, plug in your harness, and since there's nothing else that's really going to heat up, you should just be able to leave it in there and put the dust cap back on. Alright, so let's get these things installed. Okay, so my hands may be in the way, but I'm going to try to just show you how easy it is to install. So you're just going to plug it into the stock harness. It's plugged in, and then you're just going to take the light. So just line up the grooves, lined up, and just spin. That's it. So yes, I had to work around the phone a little bit, but then this is the nicest part for a lot of you 4Runner owners. Just tuck that away. And then you can just put your dust cap on, and you could see how I have the hole right there because of the HIDs. And then that's it. So you have a full LED bulb in here, 35 watts, 3,500 lumens per bulb, and the dust cap fits right over it, which is absolutely awesome. Because before, when I had the HIDs, you had to have all the wires and everything come out, and then I hid the ballast under here, and then back here, there were like two stacked up on top of each other, basically. Okay, so I have the driver's side installed, and it barely clears that little bracket. So I know a lot of people have issues with bigger fans of LED bulbs for the 4Runners because of this bracket, like right here. It'll run into it, but this thing cleared with ease. You can see how the gasket has compressed into the housing as well, basically. So that allows moisture to not get in your bulb. They're really solid products, so pushing it really hard for the gasket shouldn't damage anything. So again, since they're LEDs though, just make sure that your polarity is right, and if you have to reverse it, if the light doesn't turn on, then basically you just have to flip one of these sides 180 degrees. Alright, and as you can see, the fan's going, and I don't know if you can hear it, but it's just a very, very, very light hum. Good amount of air coming out, little warm, not too hot. And I'm able to put my finger on it. So super white light, 6,500K again, and since it's an LED, it's gonna be pretty close to absolute white, almost like a super bright white. But man, this thing is these things are pretty bright. All right, so now that both sides are installed, we're gonna go ahead and wait for the sun to go down, and then we'll go to our light testing spot again. We'll be checking how the beam pattern is, which if it's anything like this at actual nighttime, that's going to be very, very nice. I mean, I know that you get a lot of the beam pattern actually from the projector bulb, but that's pretty solid flat line right there, and it's actually bleeding out a little bit more like the HIDs did. So I'm curious as to if we're going to get some LED light out to the side that we didn't get with the older C-Light bulbs. And so we're going to pull into the little dirt lot again back here. And yeah, this is already lighting up the trailer over there, whereas the other lights really weren't. So yeah, so it lights up the trailer very, very well. Again, the phone doesn't do it justice, but the one thing that I do like is now all my lights up front that I'll typically drive with, aside from the fogs, are all Auxbeam now. So we'll turn on the highs again. Yeah, that's pretty bright. So I definitely recommend these lights. They fit perfect. The quality was amazing. They're cheap. They're under, you know, $100, so they're under $60 actually. Super easy plug and play, no drilling, no nothing, just plugs right in your factory harness. And I mean, I hate that the phone just doesn't do it justice, but these things are very bright. And even with my HIDs, when I would turn my, so with my HIDs, when I would have my brights on, and then I would turn them off, it would be very dim light, you know, like you could really tell that your brights were on. But with these, and that was the same with the C light ones as well. It was kind of like just a dim light. It was a nice white light, but it still wasn't as bright as this. This light is just very white throughout everything. It's not dead at all or a little dim. So highly recommend them. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Again, I'll leave the link for these down in the description. I highly recommend them. And that's not just because they sent me these lights for free. It's because Auxbeam's quality is absolutely insane for the price that it is. You don't have to drill for your Forerunner. You don't have to place stuff anywhere, zip tie anything. It's just basically plug and play. And if you even want these for your high beams as well, I mean, you might as well, because you can get these in 9005, you could get them in H4, you could get them in 9006, whatever size you need these in, they have. So definitely recommend them. I still do like the F16 lights that they gave me. I won't upgrade those just because to me they work perfectly fine. But these are really bright for your low beam lights. And the way my vehicle is angled, I passed a couple cars as I was driving on the road to get to the spot, and it didn't go high at all, not in the driver's eyes basically. So hopefully I don't get flashed, you know, because LEDs or HIDs and projectors do kind of like disperse out a little bit, but I think it's perfectly fine. No one's flashed me yet. So thanks for watching. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.